Every year I realize that I'm growing and changing so much. Some of the things that I couldn't live without a few years ago don't mean much to me anymore today. Simple living and slowing down in life have helped me to get that mental clarity and figure out what keeps to be important for me and where should I focus on in life. This year I want to keep going to change some things again in my journey of creating a fulfilling life. When I have been reflecting my past years and especially last year, I noticed that my phone became so important for me, especially YouTube. And that makes a lot of sense since I'm a content creator on this platform. But I started to use it too much on my free time for things that actually I didn't need, like for example YouTube Shorts. I decided to be mindful with social media and for example not create a TikTok account, but then I found myself to watch the exact same videos on YouTube Shorts. And I don't think that there's nothing wrong with using YouTube Shorts, but I was just so mindlessly scrolling them because it's so addicting, and now I want to stop it. I want to make my phone an unimportant part of my life, that I don't use it if I don't need to. I want to delete a lot of apps that I don't use and block some of the websites and apps for a certain period of time. For example, when I'm working, that would just distract me. I realized that when I am just being and I'm not with my phone, I'm so much happier and so much more grounded. I feel much more spiritual than when I'm in that kind of low vibrating energy of watching some, I don't know, political debates on YouTube Shorts or whatever they are recommending me, because pretty much I'm gonna choose it at this point what they show me. This year I want to be much more connected to nature. Last year I got kind of bored making these videos always indoors, so I just took my camera with me, walked in a forest and started filming there. And it felt so good. This is the best part of nature, you know. The snack is around me. I could express myself so easily in there, because I felt so connected with everything. I used to spend much more time in nature where there wasn't a lot of other people and a lot of noise, but somehow I kind of got disconnected with all that, and it's something that this year I will definitely do much more. One super important change that could come in my life is moving away from this lovely home. I kind of want to move away from the city center where I live now, from this apartment building, and have a home that is just my own house and I can farm there different things, have berries there, some fruits, some veggies and everything like that. That would be so beautiful, but that's so big thing that it cannot happen so quickly and it's a full process. Currently it's just an idea that could happen, but still many pieces of the puzzle need to connect to each other, especially financially. Let's see if it will become true. That would be amazing because it's something that I have been attracting now for quite some time in my life already. As I mentioned in this video, this will be the year of co-creation for me. And this means to not plan every little step, every little goal, but more go with the flow, and what inspires me, what excites me, I will do that. I think it's important that we are not so strict always and we listen to ourselves, we listen to our gut feeling, our heart of what could be actually the best choice for us. And many times things happen that are outside of our control, and later we realize that I'm so happy it didn't go like I actually planned it. I want to have this intention for this year that I co-create with the universe. I simplify my life to not be so strict and plan every move that I make. I want to feel more peaceful and slow in this, that I don't need to achieve everything immediately. I would much rather achieve, if I want to achieve something, the big things, and not always be on my to-do list checking, you know, I did that, I did this, but more listen to myself, that what do I really want to do? Big part of this is keeping life fun, having new project, new interests, some new game or hobby or person interests you very much. Go and do that, spend time with them, spend time with that thing, and not just think that I have to do this and I cannot do that at all. I'm supposed to go to the gym and now I cannot go to my taekwondo lesson. No, you can always change your plans. And talking about something that interests me, decluttering is something that I haven't done in a while, but I'm super excited to see what I have here in the house, what can I find that I don't need, and just declutter them. Being a minimalist already, I don't have a lot of things that I don't need, but still I think it's normal that some of the things that I've been keeping don't anymore matter to me, and always comes clutter, and if I don't declutter it immediately, for example some papers, like a lot of different things could come and I have forgotten to declutter them. So I think I would like to use this opportunity when I feel now super inspired to actually make like a challenge for myself, like 1 hour or something when I actually do it. I'm super curious to see how many things I can actually find that I don't anymore need and can be decluttered. Something I've already started and I want to keep going is doing more nothing, basically. Just watching the snowfall, looking at lights, looking at people outside, not having special like agenda for my mind that now I need to do this. Just basically sitting, maybe taking a cup of tea and kind of daydreaming about whatever, letting your mind to express itself and be creative, go wherever it wants to go. And just to be honest with you, most likely you will feel bored doing this. And that's because we are not used to this type of activity anymore, where we basically don't do anything. But that's the beauty of it. I think the best ideas many times come when you are not forcing them to come. And one of the biggest things that might happen this year to simplify my life is that I want to start doing YouTube full time. Currently, I still have 2 jobs. I count YouTube as a job since I spend so many hours doing this. And sometimes that can be a little bit hard for me mentally, because I like to keep things somewhat organized, and when I need to divide my energy during the day into things, for example, today I worked a few hours on my other job and now I'm coming here and talking about this, it's sometimes hard mentally. But then again, I'm super happy where I'm now. I've been building this YouTube channel slowly, very slowly. I would have liked to do much faster. I would have liked to do this full time year ago, year and a half ago, even 2 years ago. But I'm going with the balance because that's so important for me. I don't necessarily care too much if I will be able to make this full time this year. What I care about is that I can do it without rushing. I can do it with the right balance. I don't want to burn myself out trying to reach for my dreams. That makes no sense for me. So that's why I say that this might be happening to simplify my life, to actually have just one job. But I don't know, that's what I'm going all the time towards, but let's see how it will happen. I just want to feel good creating and making these videos because I love this so much. And of course, till this year I will start to do a lot of small things as well to slow down and simplify my life, like planning my workouts ahead of time, writing my notes and thoughts down somewhere and organize them, that they are not all scattered around different devices, platforms, notebooks, wherever, and then I will just forget about them. If you want to know how I have simplified my life so far until this point, make sure to watch this video next. Thank you so much for watching, and remember to stay kind and meaningful in your own beautiful journey. Seve signing out. Ciao.